You said Aloe Watts. Am I missing
Oh,
something?
Alan Watts.
Alan. Okay.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
the
So
truth, man.
just yeah, it was in reference to the thoughts, the beliefs, right? A lot,
Mm-hmm.
if not all of it, is past, right? It's the past. The past is just thoughts, a compilation of thoughts, and it's just housed in this body, right? We have access to all these memories. It's just stuff, and we're just re-experiencing a prior experience. It's memory. That's what memory does, right? But what if you could remove the memory? If you could surgically remove that memory, right? And I'm saying this in reference to what trauma does. It's one of the key components of trauma is the re-experiencing part. It's the re-experiencing, and it's unconscious. It's me reacting to a situation that's no longer here, but it looks similar.
Gabor Mate wrote a book called The Body Keeps the Score. Because a lot of times when you go through trauma, your brain disassociates from it because it doesn't want to remember it, right? Because it's too much for your brain to handle at that point in time, especially like if you're a kid and you're experiencing that trauma, your brain automatically disassociates from it because it literally can't handle the load of that trauma. But your body gonna feel it. Your body is going to feel it. And Gabor Mate wrote about it. The body keeps the score. It's the reason why when I go into a restaurant, I have to sit facing towards the door, because if I don't, I feel cognitive dissonance. I feel like that icky in my stomach. And it's because I'm always looking for an egress. That's part of my PTSD. Go ahead, Mom. Yeah.
I mean, but doesn't muscle have memory as well?
Yes.
No.
Muscle memory?
No.
Oh,
That
okay.
is a misconception. All right.
Break it down. Break it down.
The brain has memory. Your computer has memory. Okay? Storage. The muscle does not store information like that.
Nope, information.
You have nerves. The nerve, whatever. Hey, remembering how to do this, move, motor activity, that's the brain.
Yeah.
The brain is sending signals down to the nervous system. So if there's any muscle memory, we're really just talking about the brain and how I could do the same movement each time, even if I forget to do it for 130 days or 670 days or 16 years. I forget how to do this movement, but my brain remembers.
It's like riding a bike. Just get on it and you just go.
If you haven't rode a bike in a while.
I haven't rode a bike in a while.
Okay. So if you haven't, would you know how to ride if you got on one?
Yeah.
All right. But your muscles don't know the difference. They just move.
They just
They just move. That's all they do. They move. They take the energy from the surrounding environment and they produce force. Okay, so that's it. There's no memory in it. But in terms of the framework of the body keeps the score, genetically, oh yeah, all day, every day. Epigenetics, yeah, it's in the genes, yeah.
Oh yeah.
DNA, it can be passed
down.
There we go.
So all the trauma that we have experienced,
it's not even your trauma.
Not.
It's not. That's a bar. Let's talk about it. I'm for real. Because
Scott Walker just broke it down.
Epigenetics is crazy.
You inherited it. You inherited it.
Yeah.
So you got to figure out what to do with it.
The whole phrase, there's nothing new under the sun. All we doing, we housing the experience of. Some of us experience it, some of us don't. Some of us get triggered, some of us don't. You know.
And so in order to but you got to be aware. And what happens is you're just following the influence of your ancestors without even really challenging. You just go.
Okay.
You ain't
okay. So let's go ahead and take a pause because you just said that we have to be aware. Let's talk about how our ancestors disassociated from the pain of slavery in order to do the job that they did. right? So let's talk about how in our community we are disassociating from our trauma because that is passed down. We can't see ourselves because oh my goodness, because that's passed down, baby. Woof.
Let's look on the brighter side of things. How you become so talented in the area that you in?
Oh, where did you get that from?
Where did you get that from? Or he or she must have been here before. It's been passed down.
Where did Michael Jordan get them genetics from to jump like that? Where did Usain get that power to run like that?
Yeah. It's passed.
So
where did those marathon runners get those legs to run like that, right? So your trauma functions the same way, right? You have the experience, you inherited that experience, and I mean, yeah, you're gonna inherit the curses and the blessings, right? So you have to figure out this is stuff, and you got to figure out what to do with it. You got to navigate it, but you didn't even inventory your inheritance, and there's no one there to help you inventory it. There's
and
no
why? Let's talk about why nobody wants to inventory their inheritance.
You're asking.
I'm gonna say it's a blessing and a curse.
I'm not ready for that.
Yeah, it's a blessing and a curse.
Say that again. Say that again. God level.
You're asking people to look in the mirror and to see themselves for who they truly are, and they're not ready for that.
Madam.
People are not ready for that.
Madam.
But I'm still gonna say it's a blessing and a curse, though, God level. Because that looking in that mirror might awaken you.
Yeah.
It definitely will awaken you.
Yeah.
But the problem is,
people won't take out the time to look in the mirror.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. They won't.
But also, let's also consider, right?
Perspective, though. Because you don't even know what you're looking at for real, depending on what lens you're looking from, what you've been taught, you know. But go ahead, John. Skywalker.
I was gonna say the other element to this, and we always talk about this, is key phrase right here. If you're aware of it, you're now responsible.
Big time.
You can't go back. You can't go back. You can't go. Oh, I didn't know. It wasn't there. I didn't see that. I didn't know that was there.
No more.
Can't put the toothpaste back in the tube. You can't. But if you now, I want you to think about something though. But if we got a whole bunch of people who are going through all of these traumas, and so much so that their brain disassociated themselves from remembering what was going on, so we're disassociated. We can't get to the inheritance because we can't even get past the disassociation from our generations. Think about that. That is it. So and some people don't want to feel that pain. Human beings are built for comfort. You know what I'm saying? They're built, and especially today when we have all kinds of modern conveniences, everybody is built for comfort. Who wants to be willfully uncomfortable, but in not understanding that getting all the things that life, that universe, that everything has for you deals with getting uncomfortable. Well, who wants to be uncomfortable?
Nobody.
Especially if you haven't been accustomed to being that uncomfortable.
You've
been entitled your whole life.
Yeah. You're raised to be spoiled. You don't know what it's like to really go through something.
Or you just keep pushing it down and 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 down. Taking and hitting people and moving. I know all too well about that, baby. Push it down, and then you hit a certain age or you hit a certain point in your life. Trust me, all that stuff you thought you left behind, it's still there. It's coming. It's gonna hit you at the wrong time, and you ain't gonna be ready for it.
It's in bags. It's waiting for you to trip over it. It's literally waiting for you to trip over it.
18 Willis.
We ain't got 18 wheelers, do it. We ain't got 18 wheelers.
I tell myself, I need to unpack my truck. I need to unpack my truck, and that's from everything that I had encountered as a child coming up. Like, did I really forgive those people? I had, when certain things would happen,
And you got to make sure you check it. Oh, man.